Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about my love for rubber gear. Of all the fetish gear I enjoy wearing, rubber is the one that I came relatively late to. I started wearing rubber about 10 years ago, so a fair amount of time ago now, but a shorter amount of time compared to leather and tracksuits. My introduction to rubber was seeing pictures online of other fellas wearing it, and I had a positive reaction, shall we call it, to the overall look and style of the gear. I love that there's such a variety of styles, designs and colours with rubber gear. I was also taken by how I could see the outline of the body of men in the pictures, even though they were fully clothed. I could see the curvature of their arms and legs, their chests and their arses, all smooth and shiny and tight. Just an absolute delight to behold, so it was an instant hit for me. As with tracksuits, I love details on rubber gear, such as the colours, zips, stripes and patterns. Rubber always brings a smile to my face. It's such fun and playful gear. Like with leather and sportswear, you can be dominant and submissive when wearing it, but for me, and for some others, I feel like I can express my camp nature when in rubber gear, and there are times when I enjoy being camp. Rubber gear feeds my love for shiny clothes. As well as vinyl and PVC, rubber is the best when it comes to wearing shiny gear. I love the way the light catches the material when the wearer is walking about, especially at night time under street lights. For me, there's something really special and appealing about that. I remember buying my first rubber outfit. I bought it online from Into Latex. It was a pair of black butler's chaps with zips going the full length down the legs, a black shirt and a black jock, all with 2 red stripes detail on them. I loved the feel of the material as I was taking the gear out of the package and knew immediately that this was something that I was going to really enjoy wearing. I remember squeezing into the shirt, then putting on the jock and zipping myself into the pants. It was an amazing feeling against my skin. And as you may or may not know, when rubber is brand new, it can arrive covered in talc just to protect the material. So in order to make it shiny, you use spray that you coat the rubber with. It was wonderful to see this matte finish suddenly turn into a jet black, shiny, almost reflective surface around my body. So naturally, I stood in front of a full-length mirror, did a bit of posing, did some flexing, admired what I was wearing for the first time. Straight away, I knew that I'd made the right decision. As time went on, I started buying different outfits and accessories, shorts, tees, gloves, hoods. So I now have a small collection of rubber clothes. There's such a wide array of styles and colours you can have with rubber gear. Catsuits, leggings, smart fit trousers, butler's chaps, shorts, tracksuits, kilts, jocks, button-up shirts, polo shirts, t-shirts, suits, gloves, face hoods, the list goes on. There's a range of high-vis construction workwear made of rubber. You've also got cycling gear made of rubber, as well as different sports kits. Out of all the sports brands, Adidas is the one that's really popular with rubber enthusiasts, and it's replicated a lot. Here are some really cool cop uniforms from Invincible, and many more examples of uniform-themed rubber. Biker suits are another popular item with guys into rubber, and Latex Catfish manufacture a really good range. And there's also cosplay gear. Whoa. Latex Superman cosplayer at the 2017 London Comic Con. With retailers such as Libidex and Invincible, you have an ability to customise your gear. You can choose different colours and design details like zips and pockets, as well as wording on the back of shirts. So being able to personalise your rubber gear, if you want to, with words of your choice or design details is an added bonus. I tend to find that getting into a pair of rubber trousers is easier than getting into a pair of leggings or a t-shirt. I think most people find tees a bit of a battle to get into, especially if they have long sleeves. Even with a dressing lube, it can be a bit of an effort, but once you're in, it's a wonderful feeling. I just love the feeling of rubber on my body, the feel of it against my skin, around my legs, my arse, my arms and chest. It's just amazing. It's a tight yet flexible fit, and I love the sound of the material when I'm moving about. It has this squeaky rubbing sound that, yeah, I love that. The texture of the rubber is really pleasurable. The soft smoothness of it. The feeling of my hands sliding over the material as I'm shining it up. Rubber has a versatility that I absolutely love, that you don't really get with other fetish gear. It's one of those materials I've worn in a variety of different situations. As well as wearing rubber in a standard casual way, I've also worn it during gungings, which is another pastime that I enjoy experiencing.
It's a 9, so that means that it's not lower, so unfortunately, bye!
Bye-bye! It's fun getting gunged in rubber. They're two wonderful sensations on the body that are great to combine, and rubber is a material to easily get clean again. You can even clean it in the shower or bath while still wearing it. I do enjoy getting into the shower or bath when still wearing my rubber. It's a good feeling to get wet when clothed, and it is a lot of fun. It's also a fun material to wear when working out. Provided it's done in reasonable temperatures, I've built up a nice sweat when stretching or warming up before exercising and when doing weights. Those of you who are familiar with my channel will also know that running is another pastime that I enjoy doing, and I've made some videos documenting me taking part in races whilst wearing rubber gear. I enjoy wearing different styles of rubber outfits, but one of my favourites are these parade pants that I bought from Libidex, along with this polo shirt. They're smart in appearance, the vibrancy of the red against the black really stands out, and I love the feel of these trousers. They have a thickness of 0.8, and I love the feel of them as I pull them up my legs and fit them into position. That initial coolness against my skin, it's just one of the best feelings. As I walk about, I can feel the rubber bobbing gently against my calves and shins. For me, that's one of those micro details that I'm aware of that adds to the enjoyment of me wearing rubber. Another favourite of mine is my Pride top that I bought from Invincible just this summer. It has the Progress Pride flag across the front, and I enjoyed wearing it at Brighton Pride at the start of this month. A great combination of wearing rubber with pride and being unashamed of being queer. I've always found the responses from others to be quite positive when I've been out wearing rubber gear. Of course, I'm careful where I go out when wearing it, but people are pretty cool generally. So, do you have a fetish for rubber? If so, how did you get introduced to it? And what's your favourite style for rubber clothes? Do you have any rubber gear yourself, or is it something you would like to try? Do you have any experiences you'd like to share? If so, let everyone know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.